So, you know, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. You know when you say fuck yeah, how you feel? You know what I mean? Like when somebody genuinely says it, that's that moment of excitement or, you know, accomplishment or astonishment that is like true joy. And that's what I want in every aspect of my life. I want to live fuck yeah in everything I do. This ain't about no album fillers. This ain't even about no album. To me, this is like a statue. Like I'm an artist and I really created a piece, you know, for the world to hear, from chaos to consciousness.
Sky came to me and he had a 30-song album, and that's really unique in this industry because we're really in a singles type business nowadays. And it's really cool because it's very artistic. And typically we're just kind of like, you know, they're 10 songs, they're kind of singles that are smashed together and presented as a whole album. So this is an entire journey from A to B, and it's 30 songs wide, which is a pretty epic piece of work for anything.
If I had to pick a record, man, my favorite record since day one would have to be Fall in Line. Fall in Line is man, from the first time I heard it, it was just like, damn, this is it. And you know, you play it for a few people here and there, and like, oh, this is it, and, you know, and to get that reaction from everybody, the same reaction, you know, like that's a record. It's really, it encompasses almost what this whole project is about. You know, there's a lot of what the naysayers, and you know, it talks about the people that wanted him to do this, but he wants to do that. So it really takes this whole project and where he was in his mind as far as what do I do this or do I do that. That record kind of embraces all of that.
It's been such a long time of him coming out of LMFAO and like just understanding what he wants to do, and just like, man, like this is it. This album really speaks on all the different aspects of him. Like, it was a lot of searching and journeying and finding yourself as an artist, but creating a piece of work that reflects who you are. Then after that step, channel it creatively and be able to explain it and put it into music for other people to understand. Like, you can watch a TV show and you can watch one episode here, one episode there, and you know, it's fine. But if you watch the whole series, then you get a whole nother understanding of it.
Yeah, when the album's released, I think people are going to be genuinely surprised because he's not that many people know him as they know him as a party guy, dance goer, you know, making, you know, great music, but more the hip hop heads who are more into those bars type things. I think those guys are going to be genuinely surprised.
We know that people are going to say, damn, this album's long. You got to understand that it is a project. There's a concept behind it. You can't go chaos to consciousness in 10 songs. It takes time. It's an evolution of a project. And so after you listen to it, you get yourself in it, you know, wow, that's what it's about, then yeah, feel free and listen to what you want to, but listen to the whole thing. Listen to it because it means something. And it's, you know, now you understand what the title of the project means. You understand who Sky is. Don't worry about the 30 songs. Worry about the 30 years that it took this person to get all of this out.
This whole chaos consciousness, you know, that really, for me, is I'm using my art as a reflection of my life for me to grow as a person, you know. And when you hear these stories that I'm telling in this album, it really relates to who I am, where I was, and where I want to go.
This creative process is different for him because this is his first time really expressing himself fully and what he wants to say. It's his solo project. We just got to the point where I told him, like, you got to be true and real to you.
Even if you're stuck doing something that you don't want to do, that if you just stick through it, you can really reach that next level in whatever it is that you're doing.
So the most memorable story or stories about this project with all the labels that we played this record for that didn't call me back, that's gonna be the most memorable. Because if every single one of y'all remember back in 2007 when I brought you the CD LMFAO, you told me it was a novelty and you told me that it wouldn't work. And then when they got big, then you start emailing me and texting me and asking me, can they do remixes? And so now, the most memorable moment, which hasn't even happened yet because it's when this shit blows up, the most memorable moment is gonna be sitting in front of every single one of you jerks who said, we don't know.
Fuck yeah.
And, you know, this is truly something from my heart. You know, and this ain't for money. This is for me to express and satisfy an urge within myself to give something to the world that is part of me. You know, I want my music to be on a higher frequency. I want to raise the bar. I want to be great. I don't do this shit to be half-assed, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people look at me a certain way, but they don't know me, you know? They don't know who the fuck I am. And so I just kept quiet. I kept working on my skills and working on how I can express myself to all these motherfuckers in the world know who Sky is.